In a world where every leaf whispers ancient tales and the winds carry the echoes of time, there stands a realm where mountains breathe, gaze upon the skies, and command the awe of gods and mortals alike. These are the Ourea, the personifications of the mountains in Greek mythology, entities of immeasurable power and ageless wisdom, whose stories are carved into the very stone of the earth. Today, we embark on an odyssey to explore these majestic beings, to unravel their mysteries, and to discover how they've shaped the very fabric of mythology, culture, and our understanding of nature's grandeur. In the beginning, there was chaos, a primordial void from which emerged the first deities and entities of the ancient Greek cosmos. Among these early figures were the Ourea, the offspring of Gaia, the earth herself. Imagine mountains not as mere geological formations but as colossal, living entities, each with its own spirit and divine presence. These titans of stone and earth were not only geographical landmarks but also revered gods, embodying the awe-inspiring and often terrifying aspects of nature. The Ourea stood as silent witnesses to the unfolding drama of the gods, participating in the mythology that shaped the world. They were more than just the backdrop to epic tales, they were characters in their own right, with myths that intertwined with those of Zeus, Hermes, and other deities. The Greeks believed these mountains were alive, filled with divine essence, and capable of influencing fate itself. One cannot speak of the Ourea without mentioning Olympus, the abode of the gods, a place where divine and earthly realms intersected. Olympus, the most revered of the Ourea, was considered the meeting place of the deities, a symbol of divine authority and power. It was here that the gods would convene, plot the fates of mortals, and weave the threads of destiny. The mountains were not only divine beings but also the sites of ancient oracles and sanctuaries. Delphi, nestled on the slopes of Mount Parnassus, served as the seat of the oracle where the god Apollo spoke through the Pythia, a priestess. These sacred sites were believed to be places where the veil between the mortal and divine worlds was thinnest, where humans could commune with the gods, seek guidance, and offer worship. Imagine pilgrims ascending the mountain paths, their hearts filled with questions for the gods, moving through landscapes that seemed to breathe with divine presence. The mountains, with their soaring peaks and deep caverns, were seen as conduits of divine knowledge, places where the boundaries between the human and the divine blurred. The Ourea played crucial roles in many myths and epic narratives. They were the battlegrounds of gods, the homes of monsters, and the sanctuaries for heroes. For instance, Mount Ida was known as the hiding place of Zeus in his infancy, sheltered from the wrath of his father Cronus. These narratives highlight the mountain's dual nature as both protectors and challengers, offering refuge while also presenting formidable challenges to those who dared to explore their realms. The influence of the Ourea extends far beyond ancient myths, shaping art, literature, and even our modern understanding of nature. The Romantic poets saw mountains as sublime landscapes that could inspire awe and spiritual elevation. In contrast, contemporary environmentalists view them as vital ecosystems and symbols of the Earth's fragility and resilience. Mountains, in their majesty and mystery, continue to be sources of inspiration, reminding us of nature's beauty and the ancient stories that once brought them to life. They stand as testaments to the human imagination and our enduring fascination with the natural world. Today, the Ourea remind us of the deep connections between human culture and the natural environment. They challenge us to consider our place within the world's ecosystems and to remember the ancient reverence for nature that shaped so much of human history and mythology. In a time of environmental crisis, the stories of the Ourea can inspire a renewed respect for the earth and its many wonders. As we stand beneath the vast skies, gazing up at the towering peaks, we can't help but feel a connection to those ancient peoples who saw these mountains as living beings. In the whispering winds and the silent strength of the stone, the legacy of the Ourea lives on, a reminder of our shared heritage and the timeless wonder of the natural world. And so, our journey through the myths of the Ourea comes to a close. From their birth from Gaia, the earth, to their roles as deities, battlegrounds, and sanctuaries, these personifications of mountains have revealed the profound connections between humanity and the natural world. They stand as monuments to the power of myth and imagination, eternal and unyielding, inspiring awe in every heart that beholds them. As the stars wheel overhead and the mountains stand sentinel over the lands, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of the Ourea, the living mountains. They are more than just stone, they are the keepers of stories, the witnesses to the ages, and the symbols of nature's indomitable spirit. In their shadows and their peaks, we find the echoes of ancient myths and the inspiration for future tales, a reminder that the world is filled with wonders, waiting for those bold enough to explore them. Let us carry forward the awe and reverence that the ancients held for the Ourea, for in doing so, we connect with something greater than ourselves, a world where mountains speak, gods walk, and every horizon holds a new story to be told.
Did you know? The subscribe button is like the library's version of a chocolate chip cookie. Every time you hit it, a book on a library shelf gets an extra sprinkle of fairy dust. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to sprinkle some magic, don't forget to like and subscribe to our library channel.